on the bullish side for the index.
Okay, still got a bullish bias. That's the view coming in from Kunal. Rajesh, hi, good morning. We've been dragging our feet and been in a very range-bound sort of mood, at least at the index level. And yes, significant weakness for the broader end of the market. What are you making of the market texture right now?
Yeah, good morning, everyone. So looking at the previous day move, some cautious approach was there in the market, and we have witnessed profit booking in most of the stocks where we have already seen a good amount of rally in last couple of weeks. Bank Nifty has, shown some, underperformance and broken the important support area. So I think banking and financials are under pressure ahead of this uncertainty and the geopolitical tension. I think if Bank Nifty continues to remain below 54,800, I think here we may see furthermore, pressure to continue, and possible down move can extend in Bank Nifty towards 54,000, even 53,800 kind of zone. But again, on the Nifty front, still Nifty is holding the ground, and 24,300, 24,200 are the critical and important support area for this corrective move, which we are witnessing in the market at this juncture. But looking at the call put concentration, the major call writing activity has been witnessed at 24,500. So that level is likely to act as a steep resistance for near-term trend. On the downside, 24,300, 24,200 are the critical and important support area. If it slips below those levels, then we may see some more profit booking to initiate in the market. Mid cap as well as small cap space has also witnessed profit booking. So I think some cautious approach has been taken by the market participant ahead of this uncertainty towards this geopolitical tension. So I think we may see volatility in the next couple of days. 24,200 needs to keep as a stop loss if you are still holding the long positions.
Right. Okay. So Rajesh, what stock bias would you have? What would you recommend to our viewers?
So two stock ideas. One is on the short side, one on the long side. On the short side, again, the banking space is looking a little weak, or we may see, further more profit booking. So Bandhan Bank, one can look to go short as the stock has broken its, 7-8 days consolidation range. Stock is witnessing a steep resistance at 200-day moving average and slip below to 160 level. So we believe that, further more weakness in Bandhan Bank towards 150 to 150 we can see. So one can go short with stop loss of 163. On the long side, Max Healthcare is looking attractive. The way stock is holding about 20-day moving average and able to give breakout of its previous swing high. So I think Max Health can be looked at towards the buying side. 1196 to 1200 would be the target. Keep your stop loss around 1125.
What about your stock ideas?
Yeah, so two buy calls. The first one is one ICICI Bank stock, even at 1430 odd levels looks extremely strong.
And I think some of the others, so they can take little bit of, I would say, breather or backseat as of now.
Right. Rajesh, I wanted to get your sense. Amish was just talking about as to how defense and defensives are going to move. Tell me, what are you reading on the sectoral charts?
So most of the defense stocks have shown, really in last couple of weeks, and now some consolidation action has been witnessed in most of the stocks. Looking at the most of the defense stocks, we believe that, here we may see, continuation of uptrend to likely resume. Some of the stocks like, Bharat Electronics, BEL is looking promising as the stock is holding about 300 mark. So I think if it continues to trade about 300, one can look to buy this stock for upside target of 330, 340. Mazda Dock is also looking very promising. The way stock has moved up in last couple of weeks, now stock is negotiating with its previous swing high of July 2024. So I think here also, if stocks, manages to cross about 3,000 mark, I think here we may see also really to continue towards 3,200 kind of zone. So this sector can be looked at. Again, on the defensive, I think one can focus on, FMCG pack. Some buying action has been witnessed in most of the FMCG stock in last couple of days. And we believe that, in this volatility, some of the FMCG stocks can perform well. So our focus is on Marico as well as Hindustan Unilever from these packs. These two stocks are looking promising, and I think we may see a good amount of rally in these both counters. So Hindustan Unilever can be looked at for upside target of 24.40, and Marico is also looking promising from these packs. The way stock has moved up and consolidating at higher level, I think here also 760, 770 would be the next target in the Marico also.
All right, so let's watch out for some of the defense counters as well as defenses as a fact, because just yesterday we have seen all these FMCG and staple majors actually doing pretty well. But Amnish, I just wanted to get your take on Paytm as well, shifting focus to some of the earnings candidates there. And for now, the numbers on
Mark for the index, I think that should be taken as a good buying opportunity.
Rajesh, it may not be a very what could be called as a long trade, but sentiment is sentiment, Rajesh. And today the sentiment could really favor some of the defense stocks. Is there a small trade in any of the defense stocks today, Rajesh?
Yeah, definitely. So Nikunj, I think Mazgaon Dock can be looked at. Very strong setup across all time frame, and the way stock has shown strength in last couple of weeks. Here we may see a good traction and possible target towards 3150, 3200. We may see in this stock. So one can look to buy this stock in any kind of volatility. Keep your stop losses towards 2900. Again, HAL is also looking promising. After really above 200-day moving average, now stock is consolidating. I think if this stock manages to cross above 4550 level, here also we may see traction towards 4650, even 4700 kind of zone. So HAL, Mazgaon Dock, BL, all these stocks are looking promising, and we believe that here some buying interest would be there out of this uncertainty and this geopolitical tension. I think some buying action we may see in these counters.
5 rupees down for Bharat Electronic, nothing big in terms of a knee-jerk reaction. Guys, let's be clear here, and I'm purely talking markets here. We must acknowledge and admit that in last two
On the upside, that's what I would probably bet on.
4 minutes to go, and Rajesh, let's wrap it up from your side with your big ideas, not for today, tomorrow, this week, next week, maybe for next 3 months and beyond, maybe 2 or 3 large cap stocks where technically breakouts have happened.
So I think one can look at Chambal Fertilizer. Very strong buying action is happening in this stock, and the way stock is trading near to its all-time high trajectory, I think some more traction towards 780, 790 we may see on a positional perspective for this stock. So one can look to buy this stock with stop loss of 700. From large cap space, Bharti Airtel, clear breakout stock, and the way stock is holding around 1900 mark, I think if it sustains above 1900 level, I think the next rally can take this stock towards 2000, 2040 kind of target on the higher side. So Bharti Airtel is also looking promising for positional perspective. Keep your stop losses around 1860 to buy and accumulate a Bharti Airtel also.
Amnish, I think Bharti is not getting its due, right? It's almost at 2000. We rarely talk about it. Markets are obsessed with banks. We spend a lot of time discussing IT. We do a lot of, prep